Hello and welcome to Playing Cards Tarot. Today's reading will be about what is blocking your chakra and how to fix it. We have 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take your time to choose a pile and let's get started. Alright, let's start with pile 1. Let's see what the card says. Okay, the Chariot. So I'm sensing that it's your root chakra that's being blocked. That and also your heart chakra. Both chakras are blocked, and it's creating a sense of, if you've been feeling anxiety a lot these days, anxiety and stress, it's due to the blockages, and also a sense of discomfort, a constant sense of discomfort, even when you're at home or in a place where you'd feel safe. That's because of blockages. If you've been feeling too cold or unempathetic towards other people lately, or if you've been feeling too empathetic or feeling like you need to cry oftentimes, like you get the feeling that you want to cry a lot of the times, that's because of the heart chakra blockage. If you've been feeling rather low lately, health-wise, so if you've caught a cold or the flu or anything like that, it's because of your heart and root chakra blockages. Let's take a look at the playing cards to see what other messages there are for you. Also, the feeling of being drained, just like you're lacking a lot of energy, or you feel like you needed to rely on caffeine, like tea or coffee, a lot more lately. It's because of your root and heart chakra blockages. If you felt restless as well, aside from anxiety, if you felt restless or fidgety a lot lately, it's also because of a root or heart chakra blockage. And it feels like this blockage hasn't been going on for a long time. It feels more recent. So this is something that's more recent. We have the 7 of Wands. I'm getting the sense that this blockage is actually part of your life lesson, or your one of your karmic cycles, one of your lessons that you're learning. So your life lesson in the current karmic cycle that you're in has to do with unblocking your heart and root chakra. Yeah, if you've been feeling more tired lately or more drained lately, it's definitely because of a chakra blockage in your heart and root chakra. If you've also felt like you've been in some sort of competition with other people, like you felt more competitive lately, that's also because of a heart and root chakra blockage. Let's see what else is there. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords. So there seems to be some mental fog going on in your head. This mental fog might come from feeling tired or more drained lately. It might also come from feeling stressed or confused about a certain decision that you have to make. Or in general, you felt like your mind has been foggy and you haven't been as observant as usual. Or your head just doesn't feel very clear and you can't seem to think straight. That's also due to the blockage in your heart and root chakra. Let's see what else is there. Oh, 2 cards fell out. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm sensing right away that um this chakra blockage has to do with testing your strength on something. It feels like the blockage in your heart chakra. It feels like the blockage in your heart chakra is about testing your strength to pick up on other people's energies, to empathize and to give. It's testing your generosity as well. It feels like with this heart chakra blockage, there's a lot more energy than usual built up in your heart chakra, and that's making you go through some mood swings as well. So if you've felt mood swings, um, and it's come on for no reason, it's come on for no reason at all, then um and it's not something that's been usual for you, it's definitely because of this heart chakra blockage. Okay, we have a major arcana. I have to pull, that's what the Joker card represents, and I have to pull another card to see which major arcana this is. Okay, this is either the Hierophant or the Devil. We're going to have to flip and see. That's the Hierophant. Okay. You're learning a big life lesson in teaching, in being an example for others. Leading by example and sharing your life experiences and helping people gain wisdom through those life experiences. So this is the cycle that you're going through right now. And your heart chakra and root chakras are blocked because you are to work through them to be able to reach this state where you're able to teach. Let's see how to fix it. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. It feels like you can fix it by applying yourself mentally. So putting yourself to some sort of mental task or mental work or working through this mentally has to do with clearing that mental fog that I mentioned earlier. Let's see what else the universe has to say about your chakra blockage. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have a lot of sevens here, like the Chariot stands for number 7. And then we have the Seven of Wands and now the Seven of Pentacles. So this definitely feels like a big life lesson that you're going through. The Seven of Pentacles, that tells me that some grounding will help. Grounding yourself and applying yourself to and into activities like yoga would help you during this cycle. It's ultimately the clearing of your chakras depends on learning this lesson and getting through this cycle. But to help you get along, clearing the mental fog, doing some yoga, grounding yourself would definitely help. Alright, that's all that I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll tune in to future videos. Alright, now let's move on to Pile 2. Let's see what your card says. The Eight of Wands. I'm getting the sense that it is your crown chakra that's being blocked. So it feels like you've been straying apart from your life purpose for a while now, though this also feels kind of recent. So for some of you, it's been happening for a while now, for several years, but for some of you, this is more recent. But it feels like you've been straying apart from your life purpose. It feels like you've also been straying apart from family and friends, so you've been taking more alone time than usual. Um, let's see what else is coming through. If you found yourself having a headache lately, having headaches lately, or having a headache when you reach into your intuition or when you are accessing your upper chakras, this is because you have like a couple of unbalanced lower chakras, and then on top of that, you have a blocked crown chakra. So this blockage has made you ungrounded. I'm seeing someone crying. So you might have been going through some moods or some depressive moods lately, and that's partially due to the blockage in your crown chakra. You also might have found yourself losing money or losing something in the material world, and that's also due to the blockage in your crown chakra. It's causing you to face instability in your physical world, in the physical aspect of your life. And let's see what else the cards have to say. We have the Nine of Swords. So definitely if you've been feeling really low or really down lately, your mood has been on the depressive side, it's because of the blockage in your crown chakra. Nine of Swords also represents sleepless nights or a lot of anxieties and fears. So you may have been experiencing that lately, and that's also due to the blockage in your crown chakra. There is a sense that you've been oversensitive lately too, and that oversensitivity has to do with the blockage in your crown chakra. So if you felt like a comment from someone else for some reason hurts your feelings when it usually wouldn't have, that's because the blockage. Let's see what other messages there are. Okay, the King of Swords. Yeah, it definitely feels like you've been gloomy these days. Like your mood has been really low. It also might be the effect of going off track from your life purpose. Like you have somehow, like you have your sixth sense sensing this, and it's gotten you gloomy and down because you haven't been following your life purpose. Let's see what else the cards have to say. We have the Two of Swords. So it feels like you've been sitting on things lately. Like you've been procrastinating, you haven't been as productive as you should. Um, you haven't felt the motivation to do things like you usually would. Feels like your energy has just been low. And that's once again due to this blockage in the crown chakra. It also feels like you've been having trouble with identifying your emotions. Like you've been having trouble connecting with your emotions. It's there, but it's felt like you don't fully understand yourself or your emotions. So you might have been analyzing a lot lately about what you feel, how you feel, and your experiences. But the blockage in your crown chakra is creating a lack of connection with your emotions. Let's see what else the cards have to say. Yeah, and the blockage in your crown chakra is also causing you to feel um unproductive and unmotivated, and like you need to procrastinate. We have the King of Wands. So with the two kings, I feel like there's a great burst of energy that's meaning to come in, that's supposed to come into your life, but it's been blocked off because of the blockage in your crown chakra. And this great new energy is supposed to bring new things into your life. So this might be a new relationship, a new career. Um, it could also just be like a new home that you're moving to. But it's blocked off because, and it's not coming in when it should, at the time that it should, because of this blockage in your crown chakra. Let's see how to fix this. Okay, this is either the Knight or the Page of Cups, and we have to flip it to see which one it is. Alright, that's the Page of Cups. So to unblock your crown chakra, you can do some spells or use crystals. Amethyst is associated with the crown chakra, so working with amethyst would definitely help. It also says in the cards to work with the element of water. So if you work with the element of water, that would also help you unblock your crown chakra. Let's pull one more card. Oh wow, we have 3 kings. The King of Pentacles. I'm getting the sense that if you gain spiritual maturity, then it would also clear your crown chakra. So by that, I mean you're currently in a life cycle or a karmic cycle where you're learning spiritual maturity. You're maturing in your spiritual knowledge and in your spirituality and in like your aura's energy regarding spirituality. You're maturing in that. And if you do so, then that would naturally clear your crown chakra. Alright, that's all that I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll tune into future videos. Alright, now let's move on to pile 3. The 8 of Cups. Okay. So, what I'm sensing is that either your third eye chakra is blocked or your throat chakra is blocked. So there's 2 groups in this pile. One, you have your throat chakra blocked, and the other, you have your third eye chakra that's being blocked. So if you've been sensing or if you've been feeling like your intuition has been not as accurate as it should be or as it usually would be, it's because of third eye blockage. As for your throat chakra blockage, if you found yourself having trouble communicating your thoughts or expressing yourself. So if you've had trouble being able to explain an abstract thought or explain an abstract idea or to lay out your thoughts clearly, it's because of throat chakra blockage. And if you've had trouble expressing yourself, or if you felt like you want to hole up and hide, instead of expressing yourself, it's because of a throat chakra blockage. All right, so let's see what else the cards have to say. All right, we have the Six of Cups. It feels like there's a balancing act going on. So it feels like your lower chakras are out of sync. And by that I mean, like, it's like if you imagine a line, if you imagine drawing a line from your lower chakra to your upper chakra, it's a straight line. So that's when everything is, all the chakras are lined up and they lead to the upper chakras. Your lower chakras are lined up and they lead to the upper chakras. But when your lower chakras are out of sync, it's like they can't sustain the upper chakras, and so the upper chakras can become overactive or underactive, or just unbalanced, or even blocked. So that's what I'm saying, is that your lower chakras are out of sync. All right, let's see what else the cards have to say. All right, the Queen of Swords. It feels like you can help balance or clear up your third eye chakra by focusing mentally. So if you've been feeling mentally scattered, that's because of a third eye chakra blockage. If you were to partake in some sort of activity that requires a lot of focus, that requires, especially if you go into a flow state. So a flow state is a state of being where you're so focused that everything that you do just flows, and everything that you do just naturally just naturally comes into fruition. So if you were to enter this flow state or to focus, that would help clear up your third eye chakra. Let's see what else the cards have to say. Okay, we have the King of Wands. I feel like there's a great deal of energy withheld going on in your throat chakra. So it's like if you imagine a dam of water, the energy is the water, and the dam is the throat chakra blockage, and it's blocking all this energy from flowing properly like it should. So it's built up, and this buildup of throat chakra energy has caused certain things to happen in your life. Like, for example, you might feel socially awkward. You might feel like you laugh too loudly. And that calls upon unwanted attention. Or you feel like you haven't been able to get along so well with other people lately, like with your coworkers or with your friends or with your family. That's all because of throat chakra blockage. Alright, let's see what else the cards have to say. Alright, the Two of Pentacles. So definitely some grounding. Grounding your lower chakras would help unblock your throat chakra. Especially grounding your root chakra, because that's the beginning of the syncing of the chakras. It starts at your root chakra, and then all the other chakras are synced together, and then that's how they support the upper chakras. So if you start off with grounding yourself and sorting out your root chakra first, then your then your the chakras above the root chakra would also come into sync. Let's see what else is there. All right, we have the Six of Wands. So I'm sensing two things. One is that for some of you, traveling or moving around, moving over distances, and through physical activity. So like biking, for instance, moving over distances and doing physical activity, biking, jogging, things like that, would help out your root chakra, and that would help you unblock your throat or your third eye chakras. And the other thing is if you connect to source, if you connect back to source, so if you do some meditations or before you sleep, listen to subliminals or those what are they called? I think they're called solfeggio frequencies. If you listen to those and bring yourself back to source, then that would help clear your third eye chakra. Let's see what else the cards have to say. Okay. Wow, we have 3 sixes here. We have a 6 of swords. Also, being at peace with yourself and having some quiet time alone to yourself where you're quiet and you don't do anything busy or strain yourself to do anything or to check off a lot on your to-do list. If you just let yourself be quietly, that would also help clear your third eye chakra. With the number of 6s though, I'm seeing that this blockage may this blockage may have been caused by a family member. So the unsinking of your lower chakras have been caused by a family member. It looks like you don't have the best relationship with them, and they have brought something into your energy that's more low vibrational, and it's unsynced your chakras. So yeah, let's see what else. Right, we have another card here. That's the Nine of Cups. It definitely feels like meditation would help. It also feels like instead of rushing to solve things with this family member, it's better to sit and let it be, and then to sit in your own contentment is also what I'm hearing. So if you're content with yourself, this problem, it might not solve on its own, or it might not pass through. It might remain for a while, but at least it won't affect you. If you if you're confident in yourself, if you don't allow the family member's words to bring you down or things like that, then that would help with unblocking your throat chakra. Let's pull one more card. wait, we have another two. Two of Wands. So definitely with these two twos, this situation with this family member isn't going to blow over like that. It's definitely going to stick around for a bit. But like I said, if you sit in your own contentment, if you're happy with yourself, if you find your own happiness in the situation, that would definitely help clear your throat chakra. With the Two of Wands, I'm also seeing that what's being called for is a sense of patience. So instead of being impatient to unblock these chakras, you have to be patient with unblocking them. If you're patient and you meditate, you listen to those solfeggio frequencies, you engage in some physical activity over some distances, then eventually, like, those chakras would be cleared. And yeah, and if you like sync up your lower chakras, then those chakra blockages would be cleared. All right, that's all that I have for you, pile 3. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune into future videos.